Hi Scorpio, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. Sorry about the slightly shaky screen. It shakes whenever I kind of lean on the table a little bit because I'm recording from my iPad Pro at the moment. It's just a quicker upload time when I do it like this. Anyway, we're going to do your week ahead reading the 6th to the 11th of May. The year is going real fast. It's just like, where does the time go? It's incredible. Yeah, you've got your week ahead now. Also, next door is your May 2019 reading if you want to check that out. So it's your May monthly reading next door, and this is your week ahead. I'm doing week aheads now because I prefer doing the week aheads, but you can also check out from time to time a monthly reading from me or two. So yeah, the monthly is up next door if you want to check that out for the month ahead, Scorpio. It's a little bit late, but hey ho. For your reading, guys, we are using to have a look at what it is you need to focus on for the week, for this weekly reading. The Power of the Old Past, definitely one of my favourite decks at the moment. It's so good. The body of the reading, we're going to just use the Giant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And for your 5 to 10 card additional reading, we have the Druid Craft Tarot deck. And one of my subscribers said, please can you pull the Blessed Bee cards this week? So there's the Blessed Bee cards that we'll be putting as well. All right, I'll try and home down, but it's I've got my iPad on a bezel, so it should be able to. I should be able to hone it down and give you a bird's eye view. So let's have a look at what Scorpio. And pardon me if I take little sips of my. It's not coffee. It's something called barley cup. I used to have it when I was a young girl going to church. If you're a 7-day Adventist at all, you know what barley cup is. What is it that Scorpio needs to focus on between the 6th and the 11th of May 2019? What is it that Scorpio needs to focus on? Show me. You need to focus on the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is all about moving on. Moving past. For some of you guys, you know, the sword energy is mental. So it means several things, the 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords can literally be travel. So some of you guys might need to focus on travelling, but really this is kind of a metaphor for moving. And because the swords are about the mind and the way that we think, often the 6 of Swords means we need to travel, we need to move, but mentally. So sometimes you need to focus on kind of shifting your mentality, in other words, with the 6 of Swords. So some of you guys might need to focus on shifting your mentality as well, Scorpio, with this 6 of Swords energy. Some of you guys, it might be that you need to focus on moving on from something that isn't working, because remember, before the 6 of Swords comes the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords is a card that deals in things like conflict, abuse, arguments, being an outcast, being outcasted, being bullied, all of that energy. And sometimes it means with the 6 of Swords, sometimes we've got to kind of rise above that and move past it. The 6 of Swords also means searching for answers. So some of you guys, it might be that you need to focus on finding answers this week, trying to find some mental clarity with that 6 of Swords energy. We're going to let's have a look at what's going on around this, okay? So we said that 6th to the 11th of May 2019, Scorpio, your focus really does need to be on kind of mental shift, finding that place where you can kind of find that mental shift, that mental change. You need to focus on changing your mind. This is also a change of mind, 6 of Swords energy. Some of you guys really need to focus on changing your mind, changing your perception, changing your outlook, 6 of Swords energy. For some of you guys, it will be travel. Because in the past, Scorpio, one card's just come out here, well, 2 actually. In the past, Scorpio, what we have is that you guys, oh wow, you've got the 8 of Coins reversed and the 7 of Swords reversed showing up here. So in the past, 8 of Coins reversed, 7 of Swords reversed. The 8 of Coins reversed is all about, oh no, I do apologise, 2 7s. 7s represent challenges within the tarot. Okay, they're both reversed. 7 of Swords reversed is where, sorry, 7 of Coins reversed, sorry, let me start again, yeah. 7 of Coins reversed, I don't know why I said that was the 8 of Coins. 7 of Coins reversed is where you put a lot of hard work and effort into a situation, but you're not getting anything back. And I think with the 7 of Swords in the reverse, some of you guys have 7 of Swords reverse can either mean that you're coming to reality, you're finding things out, you're becoming clear as well. And I think that with the 7 of Swords, because 7 of Swords reverse means going back to the scene of the crime, clearing up the mess, getting to the heart of the matter, getting the truth. In the upright, the 7 of Swords is all about deception. This deception can be from someone, the deception can be from yourself. You can deceive yourself with the 7 of Swords energy, but in the upright. But in the reverse, often this card can mean, well, we're coming to our senses. So I feel that some of you guys have come to your senses in the past. Seven of Swords reverse. I think you come to your senses that something that you've been putting or investing your time into, putting a lot of effort into, Scorpio, really isn't yielding results with that Seven of Coins reversed. Page of Swords, and now it's time to take action with the Page of Swords energy showing here. Page of Swords is a card about taking action. It's not just about gossip. It's not just about conflicts and arguments. It's about standing up for the truth. It's about researching. It's about looking diligently into a situation. It's about, with the Page of Swords, can be a student as well. So this is all about new realization as well, and adhering to a new concept and putting new concepts into action. So I actually feel with the Page of Swords in the upright, some of you guys here, there was a situation with the Seven of Coins that I've mentioned, reversed. Situation not yielding any results, whatever it was you were putting your effort into, Scorpio. And I think with the Seven of Swords reverse, you've come to your senses, because in a way the Seven of Swords guy in the upright, he's running off, he's stealing things, but in the reverse he's coming to his senses and probably putting back what he's stolen, so he's returning the stolen goods. So really, this is you guys coming to your senses with the Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's something that you've been working on, Scorpio, probably hasn't been working for a long time, and now it's time to look at things with this Page of Swords energy in a very fresh way. Remember, the Page of Swords is a student. He's a student of psychology, he's a student of psychotherapy, he's a student of science. He looks at things in a very kind of clear, very open way. He's of the sword family. They're all researchers. That's what sword people do. This is why they're private eyes, that type of thing. So it's time with the Page of Swords, because he's young, he's a student. Remember, students look at things with fresh eyes. It's time to look at a situation now. It's time to look at your life probably with fresh eyes, Scorpio. Your thinking around this going into the 6th to the 11th, Scorpio, will be the King of Cups energy. This is what you're thinking. So some of you guys are literally thinking probably you're either wanting to still stay in something and weather the storm with the King of Cups energy, or the thinking is about being brave. King of Cups for me is my faith card. It's the card that indicates the need to be brave. It's the card that indicates the need to have faith when you get the King of Cups energy showing here. So you think is about the King of Cups energy, strength in the reverse. So emotionally, some of you guys are really down, I think, with the strength energy being reversed. I think emotionally, strength also in the upright means to have faith. And I think that some of you guys lack faith with the strength energy in the reverse. I think emotionally, some of you guys are no longer having any faith. So mentally, how you're thinking is, I no longer have faith in this situation with the King of Cups and the strength energy. And now with the Two of Coins energy, I've got to consider my options. Two of Coins is all about considering your options. Strength in the reverse is about lacking faith. And the King of Cups energy is all about the faith. So some of you guys are saying, actually, I don't have any faith in this. Especially with the King of Cups showing us kind of sitting still as well. King of Cups sitting still, waiting. I lack faith in waiting now. I lack faith in having patience here. And now I'm needing to weigh up my options with the Two of Coins. And some of you guys are going to be like, you know what? I've waited long enough for things to occur. Because the Seven of Coins in the reverse is where it starts. You guys have really put some hard work and effort into a situation. It's not real yielding results. The Seven of Swords reverse says that you've come to your senses. You're taking a fresh kind of look on things right now. And your mental focus going into the 6th to the 11th, Scorpio, will be, well, I've waited long enough for the King of Cups. I've been really patient, but I'm starting to lack patience with the strength. Remember, strength in a reverse is where you're starting to lose your temper. Some of you guys really starting to kind of like, you're lacking patience, definitely, with that strength reverse. And the Two of Coins is saying, now I need to weigh up my options. What's the advice that the universe is giving to you, Scorpio, between the 6th and the 11th of May 2019? What's the advice, universe, that you have for Scorpio between the 6th to the 11th concerning this situation? Ace of Wands energy. So the Ace of Wands energy is saying that the advice is that you have the power in your hands. The Ace of Wands is all about holding the power. Okay, it's also about your imagination. Okay, so you hold the power in your hands. Remember, the Ace of Wands is power. It's energy. You have the power and the energy within your hands with that Ace of Wands energy. Scorpio, okay? Ten of Swords energy to bring yourself in reverse, to bring yourself out of this situation with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. To heal yourself with the Ten of Swords in the reverse showing up here. Let's have a look here. Four of Swords in the reverse. It's not, you can't give up. Four of Swords reverse, you don't give up with a Four of Swords in the reverse. You've got to keep on doing it. Whatever this is, Scorpio, you've got to keep on doing it. You've got to keep, you can't give up. You can't. Four of Swords reverse would never give up. That's your giving up card. Because a person's taking a break, there's no action. It's time to take action. It's saying you hold the power in your hands with the Ace of Wands energy to change this energy. You know, the Ten of Swords reverse is all about healing, to get yourself out of a tight spot. So you hold the power in your hands, Ace of Wands, to get yourself out of a tight spot, Ten of Swords in the reverse. You can't give up the Four of Swords in the reverse showing here. You've still got to take action on this situation here, okay? So you need to focus on the Six of Swords. This is all about finding answers. So the universe is saying, 6 to the 11th, Scorpio, it's time for you guys to find some answers. So you want to give up on something because it's not yielding results. But the universe is saying you can't give up because there's more work to be done. I'm going to quickly put the cards down, the video down on this particular cards, and I'll show you the layout of the reading. Just bear with me. Okay, guys, you should be able to see that. Oh, I can have a taste of my coffee now. Well, coffee substitute, as it were. Okay, this is your layout. You can see the card to the left is where I had to put it here because you wouldn't have been able to see it properly. Six of Swords in the upright is what you need to be focusing on between the 6th and the 11th of May 2019. Right now, this is all about finding solutions. Six of Swords, this is, and for some of you guys, especially in this area here, where some of you guys want to give up on this, you've waited a long time. King of Cups is all about patience. Look, he's sitting on a throne. It's on water. He's about to sink. Okay. If this card had been upright, he'd have the strength to sit there. But it's reversed. You no longer have faith in this energy here. You no longer have faith. And remember, this is Scorpio energy, King of Cups. So some of you Scorpios, literally, the thought process will be, I no longer have faith in waiting. So I need to weigh up my options. And that's why, for some of you guys, you need to change your mind on this. Because the universe is saying, look, you know, all right, something hasn't yielded rewards. And you've come to your senses. Some of you guys say that you've come to your senses here. You know, because the root issue is that Seven of Coins reverse. We put hard work and effort into something, but it doesn't yield the results that we want. Seven of Swords in the reverse, okay? This is coming to your senses. This is seeing. This is taking another look. It's reviewing. Seven of Swords reverse. Remember, he's going back to the scene of the crime. If it had been in the upright, he'd probably be running away from it or running away from this, you know? He's running away when he's in the upright. In the reverse, he's going back. So some of you guys are re-looking at this thing here. You're taking another look. Seven of Swords reverse. You're taking another look at this situation. Things haven't yielded success. Something's not been successful, but some of you guys, either coming to your senses on this, or you think you're coming to your senses, or what you're doing with the Seven of Swords reverse is you're taking another look at this energy showing here. Remember, in the upright, the Seven of Swords is running off. He's got no intentions of running back or turning back. In the reverse, he's coming back to the scene of the crime. This is the scene of the crime, the Seven of Coins in the reverse. The crime is that you've put hard work and effort into something, Scorpio, and it's not working out. It's not bringing you money, or it's not yielding any type of really successful or positive results. But you guys are going back to take a relook. Do you see what I mean? You're re-looking at this. So you're going back and you're reviewing this. I'm seeing a review of something that's not working here. And possibly with the Page of Swords energy, some of you guys in the past have tried to kind of do things in another way. Because the Page of Swords is also about initiating new ideas. So you've taken a relook at, you've reviewed something here that wasn't working out. Business-wise, career-wise, relationship-wise, whatever it was. You reviewed it in these two energies here. And in the past, you've decided to initiate some new ideas in terms of this situation. All right? However, your thought process will be, you know, I can't be bothered to wait. I'm tired of this. Even though you've gone back and you've looked at it, 6 to the 11 says, Scorpio is like, I can't be bothered to look at this anymore. I can't be bothered to wait until this kind of turns into what I want it to turn into. I'm going to review my options. The universe is saying to you, Scorpio, no, stick with the plan here. This was the initial plan, stick with it. You hold the power in your hands. Ten of Swords reversed to free yourself from this difficulty. Ten of Swords in the upright is all about victimization mode. This is mental energy. This is all of, and the mental energy of the Ten of Swords in the upright would be the strength reverse. But it's saying that you hold the power in your hands to free yourself from. For some of you guys, it's feeling sorry for yourself with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So you've got the capacity and the strength and the power to free yourself from the negative thoughts. Ten of Swords in the reverse, freeing yourself from negative thoughts, which are all in this strength energy here. But you need to take action. You need to keep on going. Four of Swords in the reverse says the fight's not over. It's not done. You need to keep going. You've just got to keep going, Scorpio. It's as simple as that. You can't give up. And I'm telling you something. When God in the universe tells you that you can't give up on something, the universe is truly telling you you can't give up. It's saying this thing has got legs. There's a way to go with it. You can achieve it. You can do it. But you've got to change that mindset. Six of Swords. That's where the focus... Cool. Can you see that? The lighting's pretty bad on that. That's where your focus needs to be. Six of Swords. Okay. Right. So we've completed that one. We're going to get a quick 5 to 10 card reading for the week. Let's have a look. And as I said, we're using the Druid Craft Tarot, which I really like this deck. It's absolutely phenomenal. I love all the decks I've got. I think they're beautiful. Right, show me in 5 cards. Anything else that Scorpio, what else does Scorpio need to be focusing on between the 6th and the 11th of May 2019? Show me. All right, so 5 cards. Let's count them out. 1, let's put this here. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Right, firstly Scorpio, the Two of Swords. Two of Swords represents blocks. It also represents information not coming through, because this is somebody who's blocking information, or information can't pass through. Two of Swords also might be saying that some of you guys are faced with a decision here with the Two of Swords energy. The Sun energy, okay? Some of you guys making a successful decision because you've got Success Sun, and this is the decision card. So some of you guys making a successful decision, Sun and the Two of Swords. Some of you guys faced with a decision concerning a Leo, the Sun energy showing here, or concerning a male figure. Suns represent males, moons represent females. Some of you guys faced with a decision concerning a male, or concerning a child, a male child, or you're faced with a decision concerning a Leo, that type of thing. Could also maybe be a narcissist. Some of you guys blocking out Two of Swords energy, a narcissist as well with the Sun. 9 of Cups though, which is good. So this is good things happening. So we're seeing the Sun. You're faced with a decision, Sun energy. This could also be new beginnings. Sun represents new beginning and changes, all right? So I'm seeing the several things here. Some of you guys have had with a decision concerning a male. Some of you guys have had with a decision concerning a Leo. Some of you guys have had with a decision concerning a male child. Some of you guys blocking out Two of Swords, or not contacting a male, or not contacting a Leo. Perhaps even not contacting a child for some reason, showing here. Some of you guys not seeing. Two of Swords is not also seeing. Not seeing something good happening here. Also, Two of Swords is self-focus. So some of you guys, it might be a week for focusing on your own confidence, because the Sun is all about the ego, and this can be internal, reflection. So some of you guys need to do some inner reflection on your confidence, on your ego, with the Sun energy showing up here as well. 9 of Cups. Some of you guys might also be faced with a decision about traveling. Maybe this is an emigration or something like that with the Sun. 9 of Cups, wishes being fulfilled, feeling contented. 9 of Cups energy. 2 of Coins energy. Some of you guys feeling very, very satisfied. 2 of Coins energy, you've got it showing here, it showed in your other reading as well. 2 of Coins can be that managing something. Some of you guys feeling satisfied that you seem to be managing things really well. 2 of Coins is also managing things really, really well. It's not just things being up and down or having to review your options. It's also about managing things in a really competent and skilled way. Some of you guys feeling really happy that you're managing work, or managing responsibilities really, really well with the 2 of Coins energy. Some of you guys might be really happy with some correspondence. 2 of Coins can also mean correspondence to the tarot that you receive with the 2 of Coins energy showing here as well. What's the last card showing up here? Some of you guys feeling happy, weighing up options. 2 of Coins energy showing here. What's the last one? The 7 of Wands. So ready to launch. So this isn't ready to launch. This is fighting someone off. I can't see these cards in this light, so I might have to change these cards for the next reading. 7 of Wands. Fighting against is the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is facing challenges. But if you look at this guy here, on the 7 of Wands, he's fighting off his challenges. Oh, God. Can I get any... Let me see if I can get something on the lighting on this. There we go. That's better. Can you see how he's fighting against his challenges? Or challenges. 7 of Wands means to be overwhelmed. Okay? But I think that you guys are happily managing. So this is happily 9 of Cups managing 2 of Pentacles. Possibly... something that's overwhelming. This isn't always a fight. Sometimes if you run your own business, you might be getting a lot of work in with the 7 of Wands. And it might be something, because we've got these really good cards that precede this one. So some of you guys might be happily managing Two of Coins energy, an overwhelming situation here. That might be to do with work. Wands deal with the concept of work. And when you've got the Seven of Wands, you might have a lot of work on. So some of you guys happily managing a really massive workload, or people who are demanding things from you. Happily, Nine of Cups, managing Two of Coins, people who are demanding things from you with the Seven of Wands energy. Two of Swords energy, faced with could be making a positive decision, okay? Some of you guys making a positive decision to happily manage people who are demanding things from you, or a huge workload, okay? Some of you guys faced with a decision, as I've said, male, Leo, child, male, child, but I'm seeing you happily managing possibly a really demanding time as well over the next sort of few days, Scorpio. Anything else that Scorpio needs to be aware of in 5 more cards? Let's have a look. Okay, you've got the, oopsie daisy, whoa. You've got the Lord, who is the Emperor. So this could be a male, Aries male. Doesn't have to be, could be a boss. With the Emperor, could also be a establishment. Emperor, okay, so there might be an establishment or a personal authority or a boss causing some worry with the Nine of Swords energy. King of Coins showing up here. Some of you guys worrying about a boss. Could be 2 people, an Emperor and a King of Coins. There's some worry. Looks to be a boss and, yeah, 2 bosses. 2 people in leadership positions. I'm seeing you in the middle probably being worried about this. Some of you guys worried about order. Maybe this is something to do with finances, perhaps. Page of... The Princess of Swords is actually a Page of Swords. So this is you being worried. Possibly there's some conflict or argument with the King of Coins showing here. Could be somebody from a bank. It could be a partner. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn individual. Some of you guys might be worried, Nine of Swords, about standing your ground, the Emperor energy. Or trying to rein in with the Emperor energy showing here. An argument that you've got going on with the King of Pentacles showing here. But the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups energy shows up here as well. This could be an email, somebody sending you an email or offer, because the Page of Cups is an offer. So this could be an email offering something, for example, here. Some of you guys might be worried about a couple of people here, but it might be that this turns out okay, because you've got an offer here. Page of Swords is usually via email. Nobody's going to, well, somebody could offer you out in an argument, I suppose. Somebody could offer you out in a scrap. I can read this a multitude of ways. I think that we'll get all these cards together and we'll go through it again. So the 10 card reading, Scorpio, is really saying that some of you guys faced with a decision, male, Leo, child, happily though managing Two of Coins energy, some overwhelming stuff you've got going on. Maybe there is a high demand in terms of work coming in for some of you guys, but you're happily managing all of that. You might though be worried by a couple of people here, the Emperor and a King of Coins energy. It might be that they are, there's a Page of Swords is conflict. So some of you guys might be worried about having conflict with these 2 people showing here, Scorpio, okay? However, it might be with the Page of Cups energy, Knight of Cups energy. Prince of Cups it's called, but Knight of Cups, a solution is offered. So Knight of Cups can be a solution being offered. So even though you're worried about kind of having some conflict with a couple of people, it might be that kindness is offered. So it might be that you've got it all wrong. You might be worried, because remember the Nine of Swords is where it's all kind of in the head. You don't really know what's going on. You might be that you're getting a review or something like that with these 2 people here, and you're all one or the other, and you're worried about some contention with the Page of Swords. But really what happens with the Knight of Cups energies, they offer nothing but gratitude and kindness to you. You might even get a nice email showing up here. So the Knight of Cups is all about a delivery, and this is the delivery of an email, for example. Page of Swords isn't always about arguments. Sometimes this is electronic mail, delivery of electronic mail. Some of you guys are worried about a couple of people sending you an email, for example, that type of thing. Okay, it's not a bad week. It looks to be quite a good week to me for you guys. It looks really good. Let's have a quick look at what your blessings are. Let's have a look, one more card on this reading, Scorpio. Remember, you can go next door and check out your month ahead reading. Oopsie daisy. If you'd like to order a reading with me, you can just go to the comment section and find my website details down there. Let's have a look. So, Universe Spirit, what blessings are being bestowed on Scorpio? Okay, there you go. Look, came out of my hand. Blessing for support. You've got support around you next week. All right. So even if you feel, especially some of you guys are worried about an Emperor and a King of Coins, you know, don't worry about it, because it might be there's an email, that a supportive email, because Knight of Cups can be supportive and the Page of Swords is an email. All right. Also, it might be for some of you guys, because we've got the Page of Swords and the Knight of Cups, it might be there's a trainee position. Some of you guys are worried about a King of Pentacles. Might be that you're worried about an Emperor, King of Pentacles showing up here, Page of Swords, Knight of Cups, so offering you a trainee position, because the Knight of Cups is an offer and this can be a trainee position. You might be worried about that as well. All right, but don't worry, the universe is saying that you're being blessed with support next week, so don't worry about it, okay? That's your reading, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.